Welcome to the Fear and Greed Business News Afternoon Report for Monday, the 6th of November, 2023. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, the S&P ASX 200 closed up 0.3% today to 6,997 points, having briefly popped above 7,000 points in late afternoon trading. All the banks did well on the back of a strong result from Westpac. The healthcare stocks were among the best performers, with CSL leading the way, rising nearly 2%. ResMed jumped 3%. The iron ore and energy stocks were lower, so too the retailers and Telstra. Back to that Westpac announcement, its profit was up 26%. For the 12 months to the end of September, that took it to about $7.2 billion. Not bad. That sent its share price up a couple of percent. Goodman Group forecast fiscal year 24 operating earnings per share growth of 9%, a full distribution of about 30 cents per share. That's unchanged. And boss Greg Goodman said interest rates, credit and inflation remain the key drivers of uncertainty in the real estate sector. Best on the day today was tech group Iris, up 8%. Block Inc. was the worst performer of the top 200, down 6%. Mind you, it was up 25% on Friday, so that pullback probably isn't a surprise. Story number 2, the latest news poll conducted by The Australian shows a fall in Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's approval ratings, though he remains well in front of opposition leader Peter Dutton. In the wake of the referendum defeat and the cost of living challenges, the gap between Labor and the coalition has narrowed to its closest margin since 2022. On primary vote, the coalition is now leading Labor 37 to 35%. On a two-party preferred basis, Labor is ahead 52 to 48%. Albanese's personal approval has fallen below 50 points for the first time, down 5 points to 46%, but he's still well ahead of Peter Dutton, whose approval rating is 36%. Support for the Greens and Pauline Hanson's One Nation is unchanged. Story number 3, the temperature around Brookfield and EIG's near $20 billion bid for Origin is heating up, with the boss of the US firm EIG warning that AusSuper could become a stranded minority owner of the company. In case you haven't been listening to Fear and Greed, a quick recap: Brookfield and EIG upped its bid for Origin last week by 7% to nearly $20 billion. AusSuper is Origin's biggest shareholder. After buying in recent days, it now has 15% of the company and reckons the price from the consortium, which is final, isn't enough. The two North American companies need 75% support in the shareholder vote in a little over 2 weeks' time. Now, Origin's share price is trading at $8.50, or closed at $8.53 today, which is about $1 less, or exactly $1 less, than the bid price. EIG's Blair Thomas said under the deal, EIG will buy Origin and then sell the energy markets business to Brookfield. That could result in the listed company just holding LNG assets. If the deal's approved by shareholders, but AusSuper keeps its stake, it could end up with an LNG business. Not sure that's quite what AusSuper wants. Story number 4, Saudi Arabia and Russia have reaffirmed that they'll stick with oil supply cuts of more than 1 million barrels a day until the end of the year, even as turmoil in the Middle East roils global markets. That will keep pressure on oil prices and, of course, the price we pay at the bowser. Brent crude is trading above $85 a barrel. Gold prices have come off a bit, and the Aussie dollar is trading above 65 US cents. And story number 5, Israel's military today said it had encircled Gaza City, and the coastal strip is now divided into 2. It came as the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken held surprise talks with the president of the Palestinian Authority amid a push by the US for a significant pause in the war in Gaza. Blinken also made an unscheduled stop in Baghdad. Meanwhile, there's been a jump in the number of Australians and their family members in Gaza needing assistance from the federal government. The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade is helping 79 people in the region. And the World Health Organization said it had documented more than 100 attacks on the healthcare system in the Gaza Strip, as the Israeli military said Hamas fighters were using 2 additional hospitals in the enclave to conceal their operations. That's it for the afternoon report for Monday, the 6th of November, 2023. Adam Lang and I will be back tomorrow morning with the Tuesday edition of Fear and Greed Business News. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.